Hello and welcome. It is the Clodcast again. This time with a little special episode suggested by some people of the CPL server. I think you specifically requested it. Were the one who requested Harry, weren't you?
I made a joke about it, and it just kind of stuck. So, I guess I'm here now.
Yeah. As you've heard, I'm here with Harry, and Roy's also here. I guess
He can't swim.
Yeah, hello. Sorry, hello, I'm here. I can't swim. We learned that today.
We're doing a little post-season interview since Harry's season is already over because his last match was in FF. So, Harry, how do you feel about your season?
Hello. My season went to shit.
Yeah.
To be brutally honest, I had such I had a plan going into this shit, and it just fucking fumbled harder than Arsenal did in the Premier League. Man, I don't know what to tell you.
It is like the 2-7 minus 18 record looks very rough.
Yeah, that's a Man United record. I mean, you did start the season and end the season with a win.
True, and the win was against what? 4th place, 5th place? I'll fuck.
Who was it against?
Could take it. It was against
It
Kai.
was against. Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, Kai is kind of a slow starter. To be fair, a lot of the time, but yes, a win is win.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my Iron Hands got Pokemon of the Week for week 1 as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did get
well,
Pokemon of
if
the
I remember
Week.
correctly. Just peak.
So let's get into your team first. You definitely had an interesting team.
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, we did not rank your team highly because there was some obvious flaws. You did make some changes, but I don't think they fixed most of the problems your team had.
It's fucking... right, so when I was going into draft, right, I usually just kind of pick out 2 mons and then go, fuck it. I'll see what's around. And, I always try to pick mons I don't ever use. E.g., in this case, for Offhorn. I don't think I've ever used Claydol, Burnett, fucking Mega Adaptal, so it was a new Pokemon for me. So, I don't know, I tried to throw things at the wall and see what stuck, and nothing fucking stuck other than shit. So, it was great.
Yeah, your team definitely, your team was physically offensively very good, like with Melmetal and Iron Hands, Mega Aerodactyl, even Sharpedo and Gyarados. But, looking at your team, there's definitely, a big gap in special attacking offense. I feel like that was also your downfall on most weeks, because if you can't break the physical offensive threat, you're having an issue.
Yeah, that was the reason why when I built my team, I was investing. When I basically faced Harry, I did nearly everything in physical defense.
That's fair, yeah. I would have done the same. But no, it's like how I came up with Drake Sharpedos, right? I just kind of picked a Pokemon and went, fuck it. I picked Sharpedo as, a mon that I really wanted to run some fucking speed boost shenanigans this season. But, going into most of my matches, besides the last one, it just never, my fucking matchups were very rough. For, Sharpedo, for example, who I wanted to be, the core of my team, and it just wasn't. It was unfortunate, to say the least.
Yeah. I feel like you could have, I feel like Sharpedo might have had some, niches, since I do know Sharpedo gets flip turn. So I guess you could have done that, use it as a pivot more, or just use Destiny Bond after you got a speed boost, just to get rid of something.
Honestly, I don't disagree. And I'm I went back and watched some of my fights these last few weeks, and yeah, no, I am shocked. I didn't use I could have used some of Pokemon a lot better, and Sharpedo was definitely. It's just I had a very shit midweek due to personal reasons, and it was just rough. I think I should have stuck to Weeper, honestly, but it is what it is. I'm very happy. I'm happy with my win against Kai, and then the rest of it was shit. So take what you want in it.
Yeah. Let's go over your schedule a little bit and what was in your schedule. So week 1 you did face Cry, and you did beat him pretty solidly as well. Like the Iron Hands put in a lot of work, got Mon of the Week in that week as well.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow
It did.
from there on out, like a downfall happened.
1-0 loss to Horn kinda like sucked. I remember coming off that fight, I was like, I wasn't demotivated. I was kind of like, fair enough, but like, it was the fight against Willow that really fucking demotivated me, man. I was like, surely I can't lose to fucking last place, and then I lost to last place, and I was like, oh fuck, it's one of those things, and he was just a better player that game.
Hey,
But in Haunted's case, go on, sorry.
Hey, you're not the only one who lost to Willow, okay? I am in that boat as well.
I've got something in common at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the Haunt loss was definitely a little unfortunate. You probably could have won that game, but like, it seemed like there was just a spiral after that loss that just led to a lot of losses in a row.
Yeah. And another thing, like, I'm not trying to John, but I was in 4 fucking leagues, which was completely my bad. I didn't realize, like, so I went into it signing up for 3 seasons of 3 different leagues, and I completely fucking forgot if I said I'd sub in for someone if it came down to it. So I just got completely fucked with 4 separate teams, and I was gonna drop out, but like, it's one of those, I hate dropping out because I mean, it gives me experience in the day, but like,
Yeah.
I think with this season, I wanted to put more effort in, and it just didn't go the way I wanted it to. It was very demoralizing, I can't lie.
It does
Yeah.
happen though sometimes, unfortunately. You just sometimes have seasons just don't go your way.
Yeah. And this season just did not go in like the way I wanted it to at all. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that, like, after Willow lost, it felt like you lost to your friend Hamburger in week 4.
Hmm. That was one I was really wanting to win because like I've known him for a little bit. I say a little bit. I've spoken to him a lot, and he invited me to serve in his first place. And he is like a really cool guy. I love the man to death. But like, he was just a better player as well. Like a lot of these battles were just that they were the better player than me in most of the battles. And honestly, this is like my first year drafting anyway, I think. I mean, I don't count last year. Last year was a fucking train wreck, but this year was like my first proper year of trying. And it, again, like the hamburger fight I was most excited for, and then it turned to shit. So, but no, I'm very proud of Hamburger's progress as well. He's done very fucking well. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's a very good player, to be fair.
He did have some
He
unfortunate
is.
losses, and if not for his throw in week 7, his standings could look a lot different right now. But hey, mistakes happen.
True.
Yeah, I mean, considering it's your first like real year playing draft, I mean, you're doing pretty well. Like you're having some close matches. Even like, especially like for example in week 5, you got Jakoto to it 2-0, which was pretty impressive since Jakoto did beat most of his opponents pretty hard at that point and only had 1 loss on his resume.
I mean, even against me, where the diff was quite a bit, the big gap.
Remember that fight.
It was quite a close game in general. I just got like a few moments that just helped me run away with it a bit.
Yeah.
Mhm. That I don't remember that game. That game was a fucking blur to me. I can't lie.
I do have to say though, it felt in some weeks it felt like you were running like mostly the same set with just a few like just a few adjustments. Like for I feel like every time I saw that Gyarados, I knew it was gonna be Dragon Dance.
Yeah, because from weeks, I'm trying to remember how this went. I think from weeks, besides week 4, from weeks 3 through 6, I had a rough fucking time like planning shit. Due to again being in 4 separate fucking draft leagues. Which I mean, they're all ending at the same time anyway, so happy days. But I did kind of stick to my guns, but I say like, and my guns were just picking the same set. It was entirely lazy of me, and like next season when I get demoted to Rupa, which will be fucking peak, I'm gonna I won't sign up for 4 fucking draft leagues. Which will be nice. Which means I'll get to actually, fucking take my time, look at the calcs, fucking do this, that, and the other, which will be really nice. I think the only draft league that I have signed up for is the fucking Grand Prix, but that's like ages away. So all is good in the world, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like um, even like the loss against Terra, it wasn't like too bad. It was just like a little bit of a prep mistake, like forgetting that Terra Burnout Fire Terra Fire Burnout Moltres exists.
To be fair, I never would have fucking predicted that. Like, when I look at Moltres, I don't see it as a fucking sweeper. I see it just like
Honestly,
a defogging sort of pivot.
Honestly, that's what it really is generally. But with Terror, you can actually use it offensively, and because you don't have to run heavy duty boots if you Terror it, because it has a shockingly strong special attack stat.
Yeah, it's like
It's one of those
120.
monsters very good with Terror. I love Moltres.
I
Like
remember,
I've used Burn Up Moltres, and it got me a bunch of kills when I've used it. Because it just if you're in the right match, I beat Ben with it as well. Like if you use it in the right matchup, it's really good.
I remember that fight. I remember I could have potentially came back if I got a waterfall flinch, but it wasn't going to happen realistically. And even then, I don't think I would have killed any of his mons. It's one of those. I prep when I make a team. I always overthink my sets. I'm always like, oh well, I've not brought coverage for this mon, or I've not, done the coverage for that mon. And I guess in this case, I just didn't think Moltres burn up was a fucking possibility, which was entirely my bad. But then again,
I would say if you're
yeah, come
winning
on.
your first, that's actually an understandable thing because burn up is not even. I don't think it's even a move in. I don't know if it's even a move in Gen 9. So honestly, it's an understandable mistake.
Yeah,
I play too much Gen 9 OU, man. I'd never see the move burn up ever get used.
Because honestly, I think in Gen 9 it's been removed from the move pool, so that's why it's like basically a cut move. So I get why people wouldn't remember it.
Yeah, no. Again, I play a lot of Gen 9 OU, so I don't really I don't remember what's been cut and what hasn't been cut. So it's one of those. I never would have predicted it. Even if I stared at his team for 2 hours, I don't think I still would have predicted it. It would have. Yeah, I could have probably did better prepping, but I probably wouldn't have. Again, predicted a burn up fucking Moltres to come and sweep me, man.
let's get into a little bit how your mons did. Your highest kill leader was the Iron Hands, which did pick up most of its kills in week 1. I think all of them, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't fucking remember, man. It was 2 months ago. I think if I remember correctly, I've not watched my week 1 fight since it happened, but I remember Iron Hands putting in the fucking work. I remember being very happy with the way Iron Hands performed, because Iron Hands is one of those mons I've never used really. I've always stuck to Iron Valiant or fucking Great Tusk, Iron Shreds, and I didn't realize how buggy it was until drafting him the first time. And I'd have to watch the game back. It has been a fucking while, but yeah, no, he gave a very good performance alongside Gyarados too. They were both two of my core mons going into my fights, which was very nice.
Yeah, Gyarados is being your second highest mon in the kill department. I feel
Iron
like
Hands was first in week 1, which was peak.
yeah, they did get the same amount of kills, but Iron Hands had less deaths than the Gyarados.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gyarados, it was mostly set up, which it is gonna get kills at some point if it sets up. But I feel like you could have used Choice Scarf or Choice Band, or even a defensive set, since you can't Terra it, and if it doesn't have the bad defensive stats, and Intimidate as well.
I don't like choice items, man. It's such a overthinking thing, because with choice, I don't like being stuck into one thing. I like having the option to be versatile, but I guess in this case, I really should have. It's just one of those things that I am slowly working on to try and incorporate more. I'm starting to use fucking more items and all that shit, but choice items was never something that I use that often, because it's just again, I like having the options. If say, I don't know, say I'm a Melmetal going up against fucking Heatran, right? I want the option to click superpower rather than double Iron Bash 24/7.
Yeah,
It's just, I don't know. Yeah.
Next up on
Um,
the list is the Melmetal. And I feel like that was your best Pokemon in general. Like
I know, and it
it
flopped.
did stuff defensively, it did stuff offensively. Like it was like the core of your team. It felt like most of the time.
It did feel like the core of my team until fucking Gyarados. But like, Melmetal is a mon I always love picking up. Melmetal's one of my favorite Pokemon in general. Um, I've always liked it because like Assault Vest, you can shove a Guavberry on it. You can shove fucking like you can make most items work on Melmetal. He's very nice Pokemon to have. I
Choice
especially love
fan,
Assault Vest.
Choice fan,
Yeah,
Resto Chesto.
yeah, exactly. And like, I mean, my favorite set is the Assault Vest set because like I just love being able to take hits and just fucking to spam double iron bash or fucking thunder punch or yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of good moves that Melmetal gets to. He's very good mon. It's
Yeah.
just I didn't use him to his full potential, and it is what it is. Because most people, I feel like, prep for Melmetal anyway.
Oh yeah.
Like, it, yeah. Whenever I look at a matchup, it was always like, oh, they're going to prep for Melmetal probably, so let's probably not bring him.
Most of the time,
Um,
when people see a Melmetal, there's gonna be a water type with a Rocky helmet on the opposing team.
exactly. And it always comes to that question like, do I bring it rather than fucking Iron Hands or something. And most of the time it's like, nah, but I don't know. I do want to use it better. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Next up is the Mega Arrow, which you
My
definitely.
least favorite mon on my team.
I feel like you use it too much as to try and clean up. I feel like you could have used it like gotten it in more in the game and just do damage.
Agreed. Um, Mega Arrow was a fucking nightmare, though. I swear I've had loads of key misses with him with like Dual Wing Bee and Stone Edge and shit. Like, my luck this draft season, not just in Clodside and other ones, has been fucking miserable. I mean, even in that fucking metronome that just happened, right? Fucking, what's his name? Flower got fucking paralyzed and didn't get full powered that entire fucking game, even though he got paralysis for a good 20 turns. It was ridiculous. My luck's been horrendous. So, having a look, I would say luck based mon, but like, Mega Aerodactyl's, flying moves are particularly fantastic. Other than Dual Wing Beat, and a Dual Wing Beat miss is horrible,
Yeah.
or a Stone Edge miss is fucking tragic because like the only other rock 100% accuracy was fucking Smackdown. Like it is what it is, and I mean he's just not a Pokemon that fits into the style that I want to play anyway.
Yeah.
I don't even remember why I picked him up in the first place, truthfully, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, Mega Arrow is always a mon. If it hits, it hits hard. But like the fact that all of its hard hitting moves, except for like Earthquake, are inaccurate is like a detriment. Why a lot of people also do not pick it up.
I like the speed. I don't like the fact I have to hit moves.
Yeah.
uh, I'd use it again, but like it probably not for a while. He really pissed me off. I can't lie.
Understandable. Next up on the list, we have
Oh,
your little
Valkyrie.
Suncore, Vileplume and Torkoal. I do have to say, creative on the Torkoal. Not a lot of
Valkyrie is
people,
goated.
not a lot of people expect Flare Blitz Torkoal, even though its special attack and physical attack are the same.
Vileplume's underrated as well.
Yeah,
I like
no, I
Vileplume's mon.
fucking right with those two, right? Torkoal, I love physical Torkoal because again, as you said, it always catches people off guard. No one expects a fucking flare blitzing fucking earthquake fucking stone edge Torkoal to just rock up with assault vest and just fucking stab fire max attack flare blitz the fuck out of, I don't know, any like a Glamora or a fucking not a great example, but just a setup mon in general or like a stealth rocker. But like I've always loved Torkoal. Torkoal is one of my favorites to pick up, in not just in draft, just in like competitive in general. He's very good. I love like he just plays really nicely. And with Vileplume, holy shit! Like Vileplume can put in the fucking work and just completely shut down a wall breaker if I play it right. With like strength sap and fucking like sleep powder and all this, that, and the other. Vileplume's a very good option. And like I should have utilized the Suncore a lot more. I realized looking back, and I should have probably picked up a like a different Firemon to properly boost that. But again, I just wanted to get the fuck out of this draft like halfway through. I was proper fucking demoralized. So, is what is.
Understandable. Like, if you get to the point where you're like 1-4, I feel like the demoralization is really there, and you're like, okay, chances are I'm not making
Yeah.
playoffs.
I think it was the loss to Will Al that proper got me, man. Like, I mean, fair enough to him. He was the better player on the day, but like, my days, losing to last place was not a great fucking moral standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, with the. Like, I think I am a decent player. I just think I overthink too much, and I think that I lose motivation too easily. And that, like, I think I can be okay. It's just that, losing always demoralizes everyone, not in just terms of Pokemon, just in terms of life in general. And that, like, I think I did okay with what I had, but, like, then again, this was my proper first year of drafting, and I really should have looked at my options better and, picked some good Pokemon to support not just the Sun core I had, but, like, maybe a special attacker. I think I had Gengar, and then I don't remember why I replaced him, to be brutally honest. Go on.
I will say this as well.
You replaced the Gengar
Sun
with
cores
the
are
next
hard to
mon
build
on
as
your
well.
list, which is a Bayonet.
Some cars are very hard.
I'm having trouble with my Sun core as well, which is like is a Sun mode, but honestly, I'm having trouble using it as well. And it is quite a hard thing to manage.
It is. It is. Like, I think it was in my PU team. I use a Torkoal. Oh no, it's not PU. The one above that. I think it's UU. I use Hisuian Lilligant and Torkoal. But like, it only takes one fucking Pelipper or a fucking Politoed to just come in and you completely fuck over everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's why I don't really stick to weather teams a lot of the time. They're not usually for me, but
one thing that really confused me about your season as well, that you had a really good option with the Claydol, which you picked up, to run Trick Room for the Iron Hands, for the Torkoal, for the Melmetal, but I think you never did actually.
I did actually for the last fight, but Moltres burn up completely fucked me over.
Oh yeah.
I had so my last team against. I'm struggling to remember names. I brought a Trick Room Screamtail, which was going to be fucking hilarious, and I brought a Max Attack Adamant Quark Drive Iron Hands for the shits and giggles. And the plan was just to fucking Drain Punch the fuck out of everything until, again, Moltres came in and said fuck you and burned up everything.
Yeah, makes sense.
The
Bayonet came to one game.
Playdol's a good one.
Got 1 kill and 1 death.
Yeah, he did something.
I mean, not a lot you expect from a regular Bayonet. It's a 1 pointer for a reason. Like, it did its job in that one game, that's fine.
He does Sucker Punch sometimes, he Shadow Sneaks sometimes, he might Will-O-Wisp if he gets lucky. That's it.
Yeah. The Ferrothorn...
Frothorn's my go.
You do say that, but you only brought it to 2 games.
I know, but Frothorn is like a Pokemon I should use more, I realize. But I think a lot of the time it was because my opponents had a Firemon available that I was kind of fucking scared to bring him. But when I did bring him, like, I thoroughly enjoyed using him. Iron Bob's Rocky Helmet will never like be a bad fucking combo. Plus, with it's just a really good mon, man. Like, I wish I used it more, but I think again a lot of my opponents did bring fire types, which did kind of shiver my fucking timbers a bit.
Yeah.
With picking Frothorn and Melmetal, I guess in this case as well.
Yeah, I get the concern, but if you're picking up a Ferrothorn, you will have to deal with fire types coming.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Claydol, also one of my favorites. Honestly, Claydol was very good for me. He did what he did. He did what he had to. Set up Stealth Rocks, fucking teleport. I don't know. He was pretty good. Claydol is a very good mon. He's very underrated. And I probably might pick him up next season. I don't know. I will say, but like I've been on a proper fucking streak of using mons like that. Yeah, in Wooper, I can't wait, man. Wooper is going to be fucking awesome. I am going to make sure that no one gets fucking promoted, man. I'll be the only promotion. It's going to be peak. Nano. What you heard it here first.
In Whooper, you can also
Um,
get away with creative sets a lot more. So I feel like that's
oh
where
yeah.
you're gonna have the most use.
Um, it's really funny. In a separate league right now, the only league I'm actually doing okay in. I think I make playoffs, and I have a fucking Luminion kill leader. It is fucking peak. I,
Luminion Killer. That sounds disgusting.
That sounds
um,
hilarious.
yeah. It it's a rain team kinda, which I don't really like doing either. But it's a rain team, and it's Luminion, Choice Spec, Swift Swim, Surf, Terra Water, and it
Interesting.
does a shocking amount of damage. I can't lie. Its move pool is horrendous, but like it is really funny. I also got a kill leader with Pikachu as well. I think Pikachu is another one of those mons where it's like it's useful for some, very fucking horrible at others. But yeah, no, Luminion has become a bit of a meme in that server as well.
Yeah.
Because I picked up round 1 for the shits and giggles, and everyone was losing their fucking mind.
We did have your Screamtail as well, which was like the supporting backbone of the team.
Yeah, it did something. I couldn't tell you what it fucking killed either. It certainly did something, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're not expecting your Screamtail to get a lot of kills. Most of the time, it's gonna be like the Wish support, be annoying with Thunder Waves and stuff.
Exactly. Like, Screamtail's a new mon I'm trying out. I've never used Screamtail prior to this league, and
It's
it's certainly a monable time.
Yeah.
It looks like a fun one to use.
It's a weird one because like you can boost your energy like defense if you play your IVs correctly, but like Screamtail is such a weird fucking mon because obviously you got your wishes and thunder waves, but that's about it. Like you can put, I think you get stealth rocks. You can do. Oh my god, I can't even speak. I apologize. You can get stealth rocks, and it's a very good like first turner. But like at that point, just bring fucking Bronzong, bring fucking like Cleavor. Screamtail isn't my go-to stealth rocker, never will be. With Wish, it's very useful, but like it's just very fucking predictable, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see a Screamtail, you're like, oh well, best I bring Psychic Noise or something. Like,
That's where like a
you know,
bulk up or Calm Mind Screamtail then catches people off guard.
I've never used that. I might try that because that sounds fucking fire. I can't lie.
Yeah, it gets bulk up and Calm Mind, and I think it also gets stored power. So yeah, that's
It
some
get
funny stuff you can do with it.
it also gets Drain Punch as well.
Yeah.
It does. I am aware of that. I was going to utilize it, but like again, Screamtail isn't really the mon I go to when I think offensive. You know what I mean?
I did bring a setup set once when I've used it, and I just couldn't get off it. But that was also in a format where there was Ubers as well, so because of the power creep, it just got nuked through. But I guess it's got a really good move for like
Yeah, and then we
kind
get
of
to the
insane
last
move
It
for.
mon
does. It
in your
does.
list.
It's just a. If only I got that fucking flinch
Yeah,
on Moltres, man. I could have been sat here on a fucking. But like, Sharpedo was tragic. I tried to use Sharpedo. It didn't work. It didn't work 3 times, clearly. It didn't get a kill. It was fucking tragic. But it wasn't the worst in the league, so I'll take that.
yeah, it is. Not, it did not end up as the worst mon in the league. My
How
Donphan,
the fuck?
my Donphan is in contention for that.
Right, sorry. How the fuck is Iron Trends in Goldengo worse than my fucking Sharpedo?
That is
Things.
honestly Goldengo doing that
What
bad is
happened there?
surprising. I also say Glow King being that low is kind of shocking, but also depends how you use Glow King as well.
Yeah.
I always manage to get kills with Glow King, even when I'm using it full defense every game, because you can just pick off stuff with it. But I don't think
Paladon's that
honestly
low
that
too.
I think it being that low is not reflected on how it's being used. It doing well because it's done its job for Kai. It's basically not there to get kills. It's there to be a defensive mon and just switch things in.
Yeah, that's the same with my Donphan, for example. It's just there as a defensive answer most
What
of
the
the time.
fucking Goldengo, man?
Yeah, the Goldengo,
The Goldengo is
I can't really.
Goldengo as well though.
The Treads is also very weird because it is on an electric terrain team, so it should pick up kills.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking good. You'll be in the
Treads and
lane.
Goldengo
Perfect.
are the ones that make are less are a bit more like wait what the fuck. I get why Slow can get low and Donphan are down there and Sharpedo is Sharpedo.
Yeah.
Also, Blazer came without a kill. I mean, I know it made one appearance, but like, that's fucking mental.
Yeah,
Blaze can always pick.
my Blaziken only came one game and it died there, so not a lot I could do.
Fair enough, fair enough. But like, yeah, no. So like, overall, when it comes to my team, right, I did a lot worse than I thought I would. But then again, I think Quagsire has been very competitive this season
Oh
in
yeah,
general.
definitely.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I look at second to fucking eighth, and that's ridiculous. Like, oh no, sorry, sixth to fucking 10th, second to 10th, and that's like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on there? You know,
Yeah.
like, it feels really competitive, and I just don't think I'm at that skill level yet. I think if it, like, I mean, I'm only 18, right? I've got no fucking experience of competitive going into 1 year ago. I only started like competitive a year ago. I started drafting a year ago.
I mean, yeah.
I think
I also
I think I
don't
can
think
come back
this
up.
season displays how good you are, really, because for example, in the off-season tour we did, you did really well. So
I came semi-finals or something, didn't I? I swear I came like fucking quite high.
yeah, so I feel like this season might have just been an issue with the draft you made. So I guess trying a more balanced draft would probably get better results.
Yeah, exactly. And when I go to Wooper, I think I'll do pretty well. I just
Yeah.
fucking cocked Flower's fucking like whatchamacallit, fucking differential. Plus 30 fucking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flower has been sweeping with a rain team.
I beat them with metronome, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Without rain, Flower's washed.
Without rain, you can't be washed, motherfucker. There's no water. What? He's dried out, man.
Anyways,
Uh,
any last words for
do
your
I have any last
season?
words? Um, do I have any last words? I want Hamburger to pull off the hammer. Like, I want Hamburger to try and get playoffs. I love that man, and I would love to see him like do a fucking generational comeback. Something like
He's
a Harry
good, man.
Maguire Man United, man. Like, I want him to do a fucking insane comeback.
As someone who has a 3-0 record against Hamburger, which shocks me because Hamburger's actually probably better than me. I would kind of like it if he made it over me if I'm not going to make it.
I'm gonna make my prediction now. I reckon I'm gonna come third in Wooper next season.
I think
I
he'll
just have
come
a
second.
feeling.
I think he'll come
I think I can
second.
do alright.
That seems nice. Yeah.
And plus,
That also seems
mate,
doable.
this month I also had a fucking FMP for my college, like my final major project. So I've been fucking cooked from the beginning. It is entirely my fault standing up for drafts that I probably shouldn't have. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it
And
is what it is.
bring me on next podcast. I kid. But like, no, I enjoy the podcasts. They're very fun to watch. I can't lie.
Thank you very much, and also thank you for doing this interview with us.
Of course. Anytime.
Yeah. So, this was the Clodcast. This was the season interview with Harry season, and we hope we can catch a few more of you next week when the season for most of you is finally done.
It's gonna be peak. I can't wait to see the playoffs.
Same, especially if I'm in it, because I will not hold back.
If you lose the playoffs, you got to bring me on next fucking week for Clodcast. It'd be so peak. I can laugh at you.
Oh, people
I
will
think it'll
do
be
that
quite funny to
anyways.
laugh at
People
him.
always laugh at me when I lose in playoffs. That is a regular occurrence.
I mean, honestly, if Ben doesn't make playoffs, it might be better for his self-esteem.
No.
So really, he should just
Exactly.
leave. Because he's just going to get
Uh,
hacked in playoffs again anyway, so...
Hey.
Surely
Calm down.
winning against
Calm down,
Wooper
Chief.
first place puts me in Clodsire, man. Put me in Clodsire. I'll fucking smoke them all.
Honestly, the fact that I feel like me as well. This is a weird comment about me. I feel like every season, no matter what division I'm in, I'm always in around the 6th or 10th. I've been in Clodsire and done that and made playoffs. But in Quag, I even did it in Wooper. Even when I won, I was still like mid-table. I just can't avoid being like having a million regular season, no matter what.
That's fair.
I mean,
But yeah,
I'm also a person who does not care about regular season as long as I make playoffs. But yeah,
Yeah.
before we babble on more about the playoffs, we were the Clodcast, and we wish you a good time. Goodbye.